Hey everyone, Deadpine here. Welcome back to Hardcore Tarkov and the Hardcore Wipe, even though we're not really on the Hardcore Wipe. We're just trying to level. So, we are hopping back on the woods. We're going to keep doing Peacekeeping mission just because it's kind of like a driving force, something fun to do, something different to do while doing other tasks. We're just going to try to finish up woods real quick. Shoreline, we need 1 kill. Customs, we need 1 kill. And then we're going to do ground zero. We have a bunch of stuff on ground zero to finish up as well. So, good stuff. I'll see you on woods. Alrighty, here we go. Okay. I cannot wait for my new monitor. But I'm really in the mood to play this game, you know? That's really the problem I'm having right now. Like I'm in the mood to like just get this finished. It's exciting. And obviously this is going to come out well after the hype of this, but November 15th is the official date of 1.0. So November 15th will be the first episode of the 1.0 hardcore playthrough, and I cannot wait for that. It's going to be so good. Really, really excited for that. Okay. There's 1. And we're going to probably, it's going to start in fall, go to winter, which is really nice. Because fall's not too bad to look at. And at least everything has like a different color palette, which is really nice. And then, so we'll have winter for November. Oh, it's going to be so good. It is good to have multiple games to be hyped about and be seasonal. I agree. It is nice. And it's nice to have a game like Minecraft that can be played at any time, any day. You know, we're not really waiting for releases, stuff like that. So I can just weave that in wherever I feel the need to. Although I am really in the mood to play some Compact Claustrophobia, so I think that's going to be a thing that we do sometime. Probably during the subathon we'll start that. That's sounding really good. They did officially announce 1.0 November 15th, or well, they didn't say it. It was Nikita typing in a date on the computer where everything goes blue. So yeah, probably. But it'd be really funny if it was just like an announcement, an announcement day or something like that. But I think it's gonna be the actual release day, unless somebody else, unless like somebody on in BSG confirmed it, you know. I don't think that got him, but it might have. It was a bit too much of a lead, I think. Okay. He actually announced it on Blue Sky. Oh, cool. I'll have to go follow him there. I need to log into Blue Sky on the right phone. I've got a social media phone now. Funniest thing would be we're done, pack your shit, find another game. Yeah, that would be kind of funny. Not gonna happen. For all the flack that Nikita gets, he genuinely loves this game. I think he's ready to be done with it. But this was absolutely started as a passion project. You know. All right, 10 more to go. Let's go sweep around the edge here. See what we can find. Because it's not easy. It's not easy building a video game, and it's not easy building a popular video game. You know? Or it's less easy building a popular video game. I guess we could check the circle for Bitcoins. Not that I need money right now. Like, part of me's playing as if I want to keep playing after this, and I kind of do, but that's just because I'm hyped for 1.0. It's going to be hard not to play. Maybe I'll do some live... Am I really overweight? I was going to say, no way I'm overweight. Maybe I'll do some YouTube live streams of just me playing normal Tarkov. that we restrict the VODs on just to play Tarkov. I don't know. I'm just in the mood, you know? We'll see with the new monitor. Maybe I'll try to prestige on the other account. I really would like to prestige on the hardcore account, but I just don't think I have it in me on this one. But maybe we could try it. But the thing is, this is like a modified hardcore rule set, so like it would feel real weird prestiging in this one where I've given myself so much leniency. Try to keep it like a true hardcore, you know. They did a story covering it. Gotcha. That's cool. Yeah, so November 15th. I mean, I'm so excited to start fresh on that one. That's going to be kind of dope. I'm actually happy with how this season went. This season started really, really rough, and had some moments. But I think we kind of did our, on average, we did all right. You know? I don't know. I feel like I missed a lot of shots, obviously, but we kind of slayed out a little bit on some player kills there. I have to go calculate my player kill ratio. It won't wipe active lurker, but in order for you to experience the content, you will have to manually wipe. So yes. But honestly, I'm just gonna keep that. Yes, but not. Not forced. I'm excited for the PvE playthrough as well. Like that's gonna be cool. Maybe we can mess around in the ultra hardcore PvE and get that going. Oh, I have the wrong thing open on this. Oops. Because I do appreciate the subs and the bits and follows and everything. Yeah, maybe with 1.0 they'll let you prestige. I don't know. Yeah, but no, but yeah. Yeah, basically active lurker. I agree, though. I would like to be able to prestige on there, because that'd be kind of cool to like do the ultra hardcore playthrough as a, we're going to do a full prestige. Oh, yeah. Love that for me. Oh, we could have been working on junkie kills for this, huh? I should have brought in like a milk or something. We can always try to find one. I'm not as worried about doing that, though. Just looking for decent ammo. Can't believe I missed the opportunity to have a face full of mayonnaise again. Yeah, right? Ugh. I love mayonnaise. I really do. I am a huge mayonnaise enjoyer IRL, but drinking it like that is foul. The fact that he drinks it, too, straight from the bottle, is just something. Apparently those helixes on the flea market were going for like 200,000 or something like that. It's crazy, man. Is this a poster? No. Yeah, these helixes right here, they were going for crazy amounts on the flea market. I don't know why I'm looting. We don't need anything from these. It's just force of habit, you know? He did it once with a glass of chili mayo to prove a point, but I definitely will never do it again. Ooh, yeah. At least it had chili, like, had a flavor in it. What's up, John Wick? Those are the rules we're following for this wipe. A little modified for my normal rule set just because of the hardcore wipe. That said, we're not really in the hardcore wipe anymore, so. Let's be honest, Deadpine stream without unnecessary looting isn't a Deadpine stream at all. That's 5,000% true. The little dopamine hit I get when these little gray squares turn to an item is powerful. It could be anything, chat. It could be anything. Especially in caches. It's even more potent when there's a a reason for the looting, and you get the thing. Could be a LEDX. Yeah, that short will be coming out soonish. So, like this, do you really even need loot even if you don't? Yes. No. Maybe? I don't know. You gonna get another LEDX? This feels looted. True, you can't forget the 226. Yeah, this was looted. All right. We don't really care about this then. I guess we just head over to outskirts. Because Sturman was up, everybody's going to be kind of in the center. And there's not going to be as many scavs, so we might have to do like a double woods run here. So, oh, that works. It sounded like it was at me, but maybe it wasn't. You got a friend? Oh, floaty. No friend. Really need a bomber hat, huh? I didn't realize how rare those were. Yeah, the FDR finds feel like a, or FDE finds feel like a millennia ago. I know. I mean, they kind of were, to be honest. I was like season 7. We're on 10 right now. That's hysterical, Active Lurker. I'm sorry that happened to your buddy. Went to Woods, got a customs marked key, ran that twice, got every key card he could possibly want. I mean, but with no access to labs cards. Yeah, this is looted. Hey, that 226 mag is technically a gunsmith part. Gotta refresh the old noggin there on what we need versus what we don't. Whoever looted here missed some ammo. Swarmage. Gonna eat that. I wonder if that counts as a buff. Wait. All right, let's hop over to outskirts. You're making me want to go check bunker right now because I kind of want to do it. I wish I hadn't sold my marked room, my customs marked room key. Though that said, every time I've been in there, it's been heavily contested with players. that classic new player luck or fresh player luck. Am I overweight now? I am. All right. I just want the ammo from that is all I really want. Yeah, we'll reset, hope for a non-Sturman raid, because a non-Sturman raid is going to have more scavs in it. And this is, like, purely my experience, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. When bosses are up, there's less scavs in the raid. Pretty sure. I'm not like 100% on that, but I'm fairly confident. Oh, I see somebody running through the woods there. Could be scav, could be player. Could be player scav. Weirdest breakfast sauce ever made. Bird's eye chilies, basil, vinegar, salt, sugar, peaches, strawberries. Friggin' delicious. Sounds okay. I've never been a big fan of peaches in salsa. That said, I've never tried strawberries in salsa like that, so I'd be willing to try it. But I don't mind sweet. I don't mind sweet in salsa. I just don't like peaches for some reason. I do love peaches though. I like peaches with dairy, like peaches and cream. Oh. Peach ice cream. The ice cream shops around here will roll out like Jersey peach ice cream around this time. It's very good. Very, very good. So where I saw them running was like right over here-ish. The scavs have a really wide range these days. And of course, it could also be just a player who killed Sherman and is trying to get out. Any activity over here? Not seeing it. Yeah, this is why I kind of want to reset. I guess if the BTR was up, I would take it to the new area and then try to kill scavs over there and then maybe transfer. But always next raid. Which is a weird thing for Deadpine to say, you know. But here we are. What do you put that on, Mercutio? I do have a bunch of 5.7s we can use. That could be a really good armor. It is a really good armor. Let's just put that there. Or at least it's a level 4 armor. What? Why is it randomly unselect sometimes, it feels like? It's very odd. Okay, ditch the Umka. Take that. If anything, it's for the plates as well. GL core is not bad, but not amazing. All right, cool. We had breakfast burrito today. Really just eggs in a burrito shell with some cheese today. That is an application where I might like that salsa. That does sound good. I do like salsa in those situations, and particularly like not super spicy ones. Nice. All right, so we got 5 of 12, so we need 7 more. And this time we'll come back in and bring a like a milk or some energy drinks and work on junkie as well. Might as well. Alrighty. Got a lot of crap in this place. I still have yet to get to the check 13 marked room, you know. That probably would be just as good. Okay. So those can all just kind of go away. There's trade for grenades. Oh, I had an energy drink here. Whoops. Classic. Not that these are like the best 9mm ammo ever, but it's just habit to grab them. Okay. No longer need that. All right. Yep. And then let's grab some of these guys. Yeah, it gives you 5 minutes worth. So that's 15 minutes worth of kills like that. So we'll hop back on. Let's do it again. I'll see you in raid. Ah, I dropped my mouse. Okay, hold on. Okay. My streaming PC mouse. All right, we're in. We are near what, car? Yes. There's a little camp over here, but it doesn't really have much. I see, like, the carrots take on a potato flavor. I guess, yeah. But, like, they infuse together, right? And you can get the different flavors in the palace. But, yeah, totally fair. Totally fair. Oh, there's Sturmy boy. Maybe that's why there's less scavs, because Sturman's killing the scavs. That would normally walk out from there. Okay, so I think our goal for this one is we're going to run through the center of the map-ish. Maybe over to the swamp town, avoiding the camps. Kill some scavs there. Head over to bunker. Head to the town. Head to ZB16 and out, like that kind of area. And try to get our kills over there. I think that works better. That's been your argument too. 23 years of marriage hasn't swayed her. I mean, fair. That's fair. But yeah, I do wish I could make some, like, really nice, like, beef stew in particular. Because that's my favorite way to eat beef, is, like, when it's just, like, super tender, tons of flavor. And the meat flavor is, like, the accent, not the main portion of it, you know? That's how I really like meat. We're on peacekeeping mission. And we're really close to getting it done. I need basically woods and ground 0, and then customs and shoreline, I have 1 left of each. That was an indoor shot, so there's a chance there's a person in there waiting for the BTR. I'm going to go this way. It sounded like they had an SVT. Make a ton of jerky at home. That's something else I want to get into. My dad's been getting into that as well. It's pretty good. Yeah. That's another one of those, I don't have room. I know you can do it in the oven, but it's just not as good, I think. So that's something I would like to get into as well. You use your oven? Okay. You just have to set it to a really low temperature, right? And just do it for time. I bet you if you hung it in your oven as opposed to Just laying it. 170, yeah. I don't know if my oven can do 170. Probably. My oven's unfortunately been acting a little weird and has been taking forever to heat up. Yeah, yeah, lay it out on cooling racks. I mean, that's essentially the same as, like, hanging it, right? Yeah, maybe I should try that. It's probably not a bad idea. Because having that around, you know, then you can make jerky for ridiculously cheap compared to what you can buy jerky for. Because boy, oh boy, jerky's expensive. Especially if you want to get, like, organic and... Man, it sucks having my window open because I keep hearing stuff to my left, and I think it's a player. And it could be. It very easily could be. But I think it's just cars going by and people outside. Dehydrated is usually around 120. Gotcha. So it would be a slightly higher cook. So you probably have to do a slightly thicker piece then. But yeah, dehydrator is you can do other things with a dehydrator though. That's pretty cool. You didn't? Fair. I also wouldn't mind a freeze dryer because that keeps all the nutrients as well. Just a slightly faster cook. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. I also really want to get like a big chest freezer. We've talked about this on stream a bunch of times. Next place, hopefully we'll have room for a big chest freezer, basement or garage or wherever it fits. And I really want to buy like a quarter cow or go in with somebody else on a half cow. Stuff like that. My brother hunts, so like if he gets a deer, like, you know, be like, hey, I would love to get some deer off of you. That sort of thing. Or go like do a big fishing trip myself and come back with a bunch of fish and just be able to store it. You want to be a garage? Well, I could make room. Yeah. They're really efficient and nice. And it's just like cool. One trip and a couple $100 saves me a couple $100 as well as oh, that was bad, but I was worried I was going to miss the opportunity. That was a tight peek. Dang. GG. GG. That was a really tight peek on their part. And my fault for just keeping walking left. Like, that's so dumb. I should be ADS at the minimum there. Or wait until... They obviously didn't hear me or notice me. Yeah. That's on me. That's on me. All right. Yeah, that was on me. That was just a terrible peek on my part. Could take a break from that. I'm almost tempted to take a break from that. Maybe go work on those streets tasks. Use something different. It's a lot, Mercutio. It's a lot. Yeah. All right. Well, definitely equipping that. I think we're equipping that. I don't think I have any plates for this. Yeah. So I think we'll equip that. Yeah. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that, although we did that one already. I don't think I need any of these guys. I mean, I guess I'll grab these just in case. Oh, I have negotiated in there already. Don't need that. I don't know if I want any of these Concordia ones, though. They're like sort of close to check 13, but not really. All right, so let's do that. I kind of want to bring in something like a little bit more meme-ish, like a little lower key, like a Saga 9 or a pistol or something like that. Like keep it chill. Or like a naked 74N or something like that. Try to kit it out in raid. Or kit it out a little bit now, I guess. Yeah, we'll kit it out a little bit now. Okay. That's it. Might be a little bit too much there. We still have a lot of BT, right? And PP. Let's just use PP. Like I said, keep it low key here. Okay. That guy. I don't think we're taking on boss, but maybe we are. It's fine. 5, 6, 7. That can fix breaks too, which is nice. We don't need to mark anything. The rusted bloody key is only that. Yeah. Yeah, getting these. I mean, that's 25,000 XP. This would unlock the Kill Kaban task line, so I guess we could try that. We don't have the key for this, but we could keep looking for the key for that. I would love to get a bomber hat. Honestly, do we have enough of these? Yeah, we have so many extra ray benches. Let's just wear the ray benches in hopes we get a bomber hat or kill a player who has a bomber hat. That's not a bad idea. Just drink that in raid. I think that's the kit, and we just kind of work with that. Look for keys. Keep it simple. Yeah. I'll see you in raid. Alrighty, we're in. Probably drinking that. But yeah, like I really want to play, but it's kind of like Path of Exile 2 right now. Like I really want to play Path of Exile 2 at the moment, but I don't want to play without the new League mechanics. You know? So I think just being patient on it's going to make it way better after we finish up this. All right, let's just see if this is open. Wrong way. It is. All right, 2 of our tar bank things are over here, so let's go hop over here. I should have pulled that up. I forget which other ones we needed. I know 2 were over here. I think 2 are like back here in the boss area. I guess we could go for boss on this one too. Or like urban medicine. Kind of don't want to be the first person in there though. Started out for a while. Another release is soon. I know. It's hard to play. Right, even though it feels good playing right now. And I know that's probably like not the most popular opinion right now, but I don't know. I'm doing my thing and having a good time doing it, you know. Probably be at least a couple weeks of PoE 2 starting. True. Yeah, so that'll be like a good break. I want to play Compact Claustrophobia. We're going to be doing a subathon at some point as well. I think that's my weekly, which is really good. If we can finish up the like get a new weekly with a lot of XP, that's going to be really powerful. But yeah, we're going to be doing a subathon in September at some point. I'm just not sure the exact start date yet. Compact Claustrophobia. It's a Minecraft mod pack where you start in like I think it's a 2x2 cube and progress outwards. It's really cool. Really cool. But our recent playing of the Skyblock I've been playing had a start that was similar to that, and it wasn't like amazing. All it did was make me want to play the other way, which is kind of funny. Okay, so there's those two for Pyramid Scheme. So I'm missing 2. Let me pull it up again. I think I can remember on the map if I have the map up. Where's the map with the... All right, so I'm missing the one near Sewer Manhole. And I think it's 12 I'm missing. So the one right across the street, basically, from Lexos. Yeah. Okay. So I go back to Sewer Manhole through Collapsed Crane. I mean, check 13's over there. Probably have to fight somebody if we go that way, though. What are the other ones we have to do here? No, that's right across the street from... That's in there. We don't have the key for that. We can keep looking for the key for that, I guess. That's nowhere near this as well. That's on our, like, kind of our way out, I guess. And then that's also right next. So basically everything's right over near the boss. Which is kind of annoying. Car is not up, but courtyard is. Is 112, but the idea sounds interesting. Yeah, you don't really use water much. It's one of those packs that's like more timeless because of how unique it is. Kind of like Crash Landing. Like, obviously some of the mechanics are weird, but like because it's a custom map and a custom gened world, it really isn't too bad. So yeah, be cool to have a remake of it. Let's go hit this filing cabinet while we keep listening. Okay, so boss is up. Oh, maybe somebody hit this? Sometimes they're empty. I really don't know if I want to fight boss right now. The GDL going off usually means someone's out by the ambush spot that we need to go to for prepper. It's a decent chance they're dead. That's a really hard to get gunsmith part. Technically. Not by our rules, but... That was 112 as well, I think, RX. Yeah, I've been thinking about playing that one. There's actually a more modern one. I can't remember the name of it. We have it downloaded. I just don't remember the name of it. Blickies. Dual-wield blickies. That was a different version of the Forever Stranded stuff, Fate. Yeah, I did that one too. Well, we didn't finish it, but I did play it. I mean, do I just get in there and see what happens? This is kind of a throwaway kit. That's the whole point. Let's just get in there and see what happens. I think they're shooting outwards, not inwards. This is where I wish I packed a bag of BT at minimum. Guess somebody's coming in from the other side. This might have been a mistake. I think this was a mistake. That's all right. Let's just try to find the thing. So if we can actually get out, we can get out. I forget what it looks like, if I'm being totally honest with you. I think it's like one of these chem-looking things. Like blood vial sample things. I have to look up all the spawns for it. Well, I don't see in here. That's kind of nice. Gosh, I forget what this is called. Urban medicine. Gotta look up all the spawns for it. Urban medicine. Okay, it's a chem point. Under the beds, on the shelves. Under the cart. Dang, Smoking Dutch. That's wild. That's interesting. Surely doesn't end well for me, but that's interesting. All right, so it's a chem point looking thing. There it is. I don't want to expose my head here. Yeah. I figured. I needed to throw a grenade out. How did he shoot me through the car, though? Well, whenever you expose your head like that to scavs, like you're gonna die. You're gonna die. That's a shame. I shouldn't have rushed in. My idea was that there was somebody coming in the other side. Let me rush in, grab the chem point, rush out, and we could just leave because we don't need to kill these guys right now. You know. So if I get the thing, we can. Yeah, we can reset with having the boss as the kill task, but I think the person that was coming in the other side failed. So, yeah. You have this shirt? Nice. Where did 11 years go? Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you. GG. My fault. My fault. Let's maybe gear up and do that again. Something different, you know. Oh, what key did we get? I think that's in there. Or that's one of those. All right. Yeah, I kind of don't want to like bring in like a big deal, you know. But something that's good enough. Longest followed streamer. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a way to check all those. I don't know. All right, what if we did this? Even though this is a terrible way to kit out a thing. Put that on the other side. Because this is like going to be a bare bones kit here. Because, I mean, not bare bones. It shoots good ammo, but it's like it doesn't have good recoil control. We'll sell all those in a bit, but... But yeah, we should have a lot of PS rounds, or enough PS rounds. Like, we don't use them very much. But that's good enough to take on boss. You know? That seems good to me. Because that what we did there was totally fine. The problem was me getting into the like urban area without killing everything first. We needed to do that, and then we would have been totally fine. So that was the mistake I made. Okay, that's all good. I don't think I'm doing any of those. Yeah, I think that's the kit. We'll get a bag and raid. Good. Good. I'll see you in raid. Okay, here we go. What do we got? Same spawn as last time, so we can just get in there once again, but I think same as last time, we're going to just take it slow. We're going to loot filing cabinets along the way. Yeah, let people do the things. Maybe they're not up, maybe they are, who knows? And kind of go from there. Because I need the key. Getting the X-ray key would be good. Et cetera, et cetera. Because then we could complete some of the other tasks. Look at that. 40K from 3 cash registers. You'll love to see it. Maybe another Linux for a little old Deadpine? Never lucky. Never lucky. Pistol here. That's good. This probably sells better. That feels like a fancy version. I'd rather reload. I know this is all breaking down and failing around us. We can always, of course, go back into... Peacekeeping mission. What's up, Darkfire? Now, I know you're not talking to me, so I'm saying good morning first. That's me greeting you. Obviously. Definitely sounds like they're not up this time. The boss. Definitely less active for sure. Just really want... What I really want is the guard room key. For where the M4s are. I kind of want to start a stack of those, but we really don't need it. We just genuinely don't need it, you know? That is aggressively stupid. Aggressive sometimes on auto-muting on bots. Yeah, no, they really are. Yeah, Nintendo's really weird about... Oh, I didn't notice this key thing here. They are very weird about copyright and stuff like that. I'm actually surprised all like the Kaizo Ironmon popularity that they've gotten away with it, you know? I do kind of need food here. Let's go pop up into these. Yeah, it is Japanese copyright laws for sure. Well, it's most likely being auto-flagged. People getting copyright stuff these days, there is nobody actively looking, being like, huh, we should copyright this. No, nobody's actively, like, searching streams for these things. It's some sort of program that sniffs for it, basically. Silly is that none of the games on that VOD have already muted. They're all from the same time period. Yeah, I know. Maybe it sounds similar to a different... It might not even be Nintendo. Maybe it sounds just similar to a... an auto flat. Like, you know, those bot things get it wrong all the time. So... Alright, I'm just going to go for it, see what happens again. We lose a kit, we'll move on to... or back to, the other stuff that we need. Couldn't tell if he was dead or not. They were up. They were up. And I shouldn't have paused. I should have just kept going. Damn, GG. Surprised that, I guess the grenade did get them off of whatever they were on. Damn. Wow. Yeah, it did not sound like they were up. Man, they go for headshots immediately. Like, how is somebody supposed to defend against that? They don't. They just die. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Tarkov does be like, get good, comrade. I know, that's on me. I should have assumed that was boss and just ran to the right where you have cover. You could take him on from cover. But it sounded like regular scavs to me, but this is also lack of experience. I haven't done that enough times to like really just know intuitively what's what. So, I mean, boss has been up a bunch, huh? All right, what does? Oh yeah, we have new dailies and stuff too. Let's see what we got here. Stomach or thorax shot, any location. All right, what is this one? PMCs anywhere. It's 30 of them. That's a lot of grenades. Holy crap. Let's replace that. Pier boat on shoreline. That sounds miserable. Does that bump you down to level? No. Another pier boat one. No. Old gas station on customs. It's just not worth it. Like, give me something that's not an exit. Find a water filter. We'll leave that one active. Jesus Christ. These are just not worthwhile. Like, this is just not worth it. Why are they all exit the locations? Why are they all specialty ones? Freak off. This is nuts. I guess we just leave that one, huh? I don't know. No, we can afford it. It's not like we need money spent. Why are they all these special locations? Where's my find and transfer ones? Where are my find and transfer ones? This is BS. Pure BS. All right. 70 scavs anywhere. We're keeping this one regardless. Beautiful. That's beautiful. 40,000 XP. 70 scavs is no problem. Holy crap, dude. That was wildly unlucky on those. Okay, so that's just a we do anywhere. Okay, what does this one specify? Has to be specifically an M4A1 rifle. I don't know if I have another M4A1 rifle is the problem. Or even a trade. Oh, you know what? We probably have a trade for one. I think I have this one, right? Yeah. Okay, so we have another M4. That we can use. Let's get some stuff sold here. .0 include name change, Tarkov name, escape from Tarkov's BS daily extracts RNG. Yeah, right. Just like I'm not doing pier 15 times. I don't even want to do shoreline 15 times, let alone have to get out through pier, which is not always up, you know? Well, these are not worth that much anymore. Look at that. Huh. Oh, are these part of the new task line? Those might be part of the new task line. Is probably why they're not worth so much. Yeah. That would make the most sense. So we'll save this for now. You need 7 of them. Found in raid or not found in raid? Also, do we have this barter as well? I do. You know what? Let's do this barter. And see what we can get this guy out as. I don't know if I like this song very much. We can just take all the stuff off of this TX-15 and put it on here, I think. Okay. Let's just swap it all out. Okay. Actually, tempted to take this TX-15 in that looks like this. Be kind of funny. All right. I don't know if I love that scope. All right, we'll do that. Do that. Probably could barter for that proper. Probably take this Alcan. I guess the advantage of the other one is it was suppressed. And that is a big deal. So let's just take this guy off. All right. How many backups do we have? We have another full backup. Love it. All right, let's equip that. Let's grab those. I do love the HK. It's pretty sick in this game. All right, and then what do we have here? It's not great. But we can do it that way. I have these contacts. I guess I'm really never doing this plant task, am I? It's just worth a lot of XP, but I don't think I am doing the plant task, so yeah, let's just do it that way. I've got big bags, but... Alright, let's just go get woods done. Doesn't surprise me in the slightest that we filled that up. Okay, good to know. We gotta save stat drives. All right, so for next wipe 1.0, I mean, I always know about that. That's always a good one. Oh, it's 2 crowbars now for this. I kind of like that. This used to be 2 SSDs, but it's 2 crowbars now. I actually don't hate that at all. I don't hate that. Did they? Yeah. What else did they change here? Did they remove the stupid shotgun key barters? Looks. Oh no, it was skier. No, they did not. Okay. Oh, interesting. That's a good one. So I'm just trying to get an idea of like the armors that we can barter for here. Like this is very good. Oh, that's actually really good too. Okay, so Vibin sneakers are good. I mean, fabrics and all that stuff have always been good. Kvass and Aquamarines, those are very good. That's a very solid armor. The small diaries for the level 4. This doesn't have plates in it, but if you can find plates, this is very good. That's always been good. It's a rooster for this now. I think it used to be maps. Yeah, and then these have always been kind of available there. Interesting. But that's not bad at all. I mean, so this is one of the things I got added into the game when I gave Pestling the list of stuff to send to Nikita. And this does the gunsmith, but also gives you an option for like a decent shooter board in heaven, all that kind of stuff. So like saving some hand drills and survival lighters for level 4 Jaeger is definitely going to be good. Because it's easier to get level 4 dealers than it is to do some of the tasks. So you kind of just do it from that perspective, I guess. Yeah, like this is a 6 sniper. You could take the stock off for like a more ergo based stock as well. Those aren't too hard to find. Why is that 7 dry fuel for PSP2? It's a terrible barter. But yeah, we know now we got to save some dry fuel and stuff for that. Those are always good to have as a backup. Huh. Sorry, I'm just distracted by this. This is good to see the changes here. Yeah, Yeah, so they haven't changed too much of these. These are all 20 gauge. It's actually really funny because when we get to the Uzi test drive, we're gonna need mags for it. So it's gonna be probably this wrench and that mag. Oh, it needs to be an Uzi Pro specifically, doesn't it? Yeah. But yeah, a lot of these are added. Oh, we could put that on the M4 too. It's not a bad one. All right. Let's grab that. That's what I was originally coming here for. But yeah, that M700 was in the list of things I put on for a suggestion for the list that Patrick sent over, because it kills it does a lot of work. Like it kills 2 birds, 1 stone. Feels like I should have a heavy bleed, but I guess we've just died enough that I don't have a heavy bleed. I'm gonna put that there for a heavy bleed heal. And then I think we're good, or good enough. All right, let's go hop back on woods. Let's get the thing done. Do we want to go nighttime? Probably not. But yeah, let's not make stupid peaks. Let's yeah, play well, get the things done. What else are we doing there? Maybe check the bunker? I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you in raid. Alrighty. We are in. Okay. Guess we'll go see if there's a scav or 2 in here and then head over to Swamp Town. Grab some food. Maybe look for some ammo real quick. I mean, 1 big box of, 8.55 would do a lot of work. Okay, big pilgrim bag. Probably not going to take it. 3 scavs, though. Always good. Care more about the ammo, basically. Slayway here. Where are you? Oh, I got shot. Did I get shot? There's blood on there. Bad shooting on my part. All right. Yes. Good. Oh, Deadpine. What are you doing, bud? Mr. Mosen Man can definitely kill us. Okay. Let's get this loaded back in. or VPO man or whatever he was. So see how there's not like we haven't heard Sturman once, and there's a lot more scavs up. Okay, now I know I hit that guy, and I know player kills are nice and all, but like we're just gonna run this way in hopes to dodge them and get ourselves to where there's more scavs and the exit is the goal here. Maybe find a place where we can like sit down and like organize our bag as well. So we can start top loading with that SOST. I'm invincible! You're a loony. That could have been boss, though. That's a Vepr Hunter, so maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I am just wrong. Alright. Yeah, for some reason the SOST... I mean, FMJ's not terrible either. The SOST big box does well that way for some reason. Or is the one by one instead of... one by two. I'll take it, but it's just weird. Honestly, we don't need that. Okay, we'll do it that way. Yeah, working on a peacekeeping mission a little bit. It's something to do. It's something to do. There's other tasks that'll give us more XP, but I keep dying on streets to boss because I'm bad. Long story short, you know. I need to get warmed up to it and, like, remember how to do the things and the strategies. So. New streets, you miss old streets. What did they change about it? Pre-landmine streets. Hey, what's up, baby? How you been? Great to see you. Pre-landmine. When were there never landmines on streets? And which landmines are you talking about? Oh, they had a crap load more on the edges. Interesting. I don't remember that. Talk about just for the boss area? So you can't, like, jump over and in? I mean, I don't remember when Killer was the boss on streets, if I'm being honest with you. He spawned at Pinewood. I mean, I vaguely remember that, but I don't think I was playing. Or playing on streets. Good but busy? Gotcha, yeah, that's cool. I've been good. Same, busy. Or busy-ish. You know? Chilling, streaming a lot. My, not that it's, like, crazy exciting or bad or whatever, but my monitor just recently broke. So, I'm on, like, a weird, and my camera capture card. So, I'm, like, on a weird backup everything right now. And like, my setup feels weird. Heard mixed reviews about this game. Is it worth it? So... Hang on. If I had 9995, if 995 in there earlier, we would have been all right. It depends on what you like in a video game. So It has one of the best gameplay loops of all time. Oh my. Yeah, it has one of the best gameplay loops of all time. It's very punishing, so if you like a punishing game, Counter-Strike's not super punishing because you just get your kit back and you go again. You get your kit back and you go again. This is all this stuff. When I die, I lose it. It's gone. And like, in order to run a kit, you have to earn a kit. I think I like the Liberators better than that. And that's the other thing I was going to say. Like, most people, I think, who are in it for the story, the lore, and just looting, will like the PvE version. There's no defaults, no. You get something called a Scav Run, where you can go in for free and get loot out. I don't think you would have problem with that. I think you would get if you play, especially if you play like Counter-Strike, you would get the hang of the game before you went to 0. So, but it's a very in-depth game. How long is each game? However long you want it to be. It's however fast you can get out. So this raid is a 45-minute raid. You have to get out before the timer goes to 0, otherwise you go MIA. And it's however long you want it to go in there. And it's not about winning or losing, it's about doing what you need to do or want to do in raid. If that makes sense. There's no leaderboard, there's no winner, I am working on a specific task right now. That guy was not working on the same task I was working on. Correct. There's a limit. Yeah, there's a limited amount of loot per instance of the raid. Yeah. So like right now, I need to kill the bots in the game called scavs, short for scavenger. With this armor on, with an M4. That's what I'm looking to do right now. That was a player, so that actually didn't count towards my raid. I could have let that guy go, but he was coming right at me, so wasn't gonna let that happen. So yeah, so it really depends on what you're doing, and there's a large amount of tasks. I don't necessarily want to say in depth because the tasks are a little shallow at times. Hashtag Deadpine, that dude was level 26. Not mean. So there's something called insurance. If you run your PMC, which is what I'm running right now, and you do insurance, that person will get back whatever is not, or whatever is left in the raid when the timer goes to 0. But that costs money, and you don't always get your stuff back. So yeah, so it's very punishing in that sense. But there's dealers you can buy stuff from. It's not like you go to 0. Like, it's not like you go to 0 and then you can't play anymore. It's if you go to 0 money, which is hard to do, then you can't buy basic kits. But the cool thing about this game is, although yes, I'm rocking a fully automatic M4 with decent bullets and like bad armor, I am still very much vulnerable to a dude with a pistol who has a good shot and a drop on me. So it's not like Counter-Strike where like the AK is going to beat the Glock 90% of the time or whatever it is. This is more of a who gets the drop on who. They're trying to mimic real combat is what they're trying to do, because the BSG is kind of like gun nuts. They want to give you the feeling of being in a combat zone, and it's stressful. This game, I'm not going to lie to you, this game is stressful. But some people like that amount of stress. Some people don't like that amount of stress. Really probably shouldn't be going down here. It's most likely looted. I'm just going to check for keys and then leave, I think. There's a key. What do we got? Orb 2. I mean, I have Orb 3, so we're getting close to being able to finish that task. That's cool. Cyclone battery. So yeah, so there's. I will like in that case then, yeah. And that's really depends on what you like. So you know me, I like to play hardcore Minecraft. I like that feeling of slight sense of danger, slight sense of I could lose my stuff. I enjoy that. It makes it when I'm successful feel really good. Like really, really good. But yeah, like I said, the PvE version of the game is significantly easier, if not sometimes a little more unfair, because you're only versing bots, you're not versing other players. Let's just double check this. Sometimes the keys are hidden in here. Okay. What's that? Pressure gauge. Wow, man, this is like stacked in here. What the heck? Etc. So, yeah. I honestly play anything now, but if it's too stressful, it puts you off. No, that's totally fair. It depends on the kind of stress, though. You know, like some people really like this kind of stress. Some people don't. It really depends on the person. Like for an example, I had a friend who really couldn't handle is the wrong word. Was not enjoying themselves while playing the PvP version of the game, because in PvP there really literally can be anybody anywhere. Like another player doing random things. But once they got single player Tarkov, which was a mod back in the day before PvE was a thing, they had an absolute blast playing. Like, it was super fun. Because it was more about, like, okay, what kind of armor do I have? What kind of bullets do I have? The bots are kind of predictable and not too hard, but they're still a challenge. So like PvE might be really fun for you. Well, PvE you play against other bots, so you play against the scavengers I was talking about, but then they have like coded PMCs is what they're called, so you can still do all your tasks and stuff like that. But they're bots and they're kind of predictable, as opposed to that player I just killed there who had like that was another person. That was another person on their computer playing in North America, basically. And the AI is pretty good. It's a nice challenge. But it's not like over the top. And for me, that eases the stress. Like when I play PvE, I have way too much confidence because I just go in like, nah, I'll just get them, But when I'm playing PvP, I have to remember that I'm not playing PvE, and I need to be like, okay, I need to actually check my corners and look for movement and stuff like that. So PvE is way less stressful. The problem with PvE is it's more expensive to get because it's an add-on. So it makes the game like $70 instead of 40 or 50. So yeah, that's the. And then there's a game mode called Arena, which is actually kind of like Counter-Strike, where you go in with kits that you don't have to buy, but you can connect that Arena account to your main account and get a lot of powerful stuff sent over to your main account. Again, also costs extra money because it's a separate game, but yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It's yes, I think it's worthwhile, and I think the reason it is so many people are so dedicated to it is because they can't get this experience everywhere else, because it's not a washed out experience and not diluted. It's going to be really, really amazing for the people who want it, and it's going to be like not good / anxiety inducing for the people who don't like it. And I'd rather play a game like that I really love, that's all in, instead of it does have one of those crazy, like, just one more raid just to get this thing done, or I just need this one piece of thing for my hideout, and yeah. So like I'd rather play a game that's kind of all in like that, as opposed to a Call of Duty where it's like washed out trying to hit the widest audience possible. This was never intended for a wide audience. This was intended for a very narrow audience who wanted like a good survival game, What if they opened this? No. Jeez. I think that's Scav spawning in. Oh yeah, COD died a while. That was just the example I used, but yeah, COD definitely died a while ago for sure. But that's my point. It's like this is very narrow focused. and you're either going to love it or hate it. And that's really the best I can do for you, you know? I don't know if there's any way to trial it. Sometimes I think there's trial weekends for Arena. So that's a bot scav. So that's what you'd be playing against mostly in PvE. Well, and the AI PMCs are pretty crazy though. But all right, I do not need this. Let me put this in here. BP is definitely good. We probably can get rid of one of these mags. Yeah, that's just PS. Trial can't be a flood of cheaters. True. They should have like a trial PvE account to see if you actually like it. I still speak of the OGMC crew? Not regularly. I mean, talk to Deathridge a bunch in stream. Like, I'll talk to him in his stream. He talks to me in mine. I talk to Button every once in a while. Talk to Matt when they raid. They raid me. I don't get a chance to raid them very often because they stream before me. That's about it. But no, I live under a rock. When I turn off the stream, I really shut off everything and just try to ignore the computer or ignore the social contacts on the computer because I'm usually a little socially burnt by the end of the day. Yeah, no, yeah. Which honestly is bad because then I don't reach out to my own friends IRL and or the people I see IRL, that sort of thing. Yeah. Is M995 the best all-around round for AR? I think 55A1 is slightly better for damage-wise, because you're going to, on average, kill faster with 55A1 than you will with 995. But 995 is for, like, Killa helmet farming and, like, getting through Killa's armor. And, like, if PMCs are running around in level 6s, you kind of want the 995. But yeah, that's true. You can only do what you can do at the end of the day. It's very true. Very, very true. Dang, no scavs. We surely are close. Oh, let's go! Heck yeah. Congratulations. That's a big deal. That's a really big deal. This could be somebody running in place. Yep. All right, well, there's peacekeeping mission done. So either a player scav stuck or that was a bot scav stuck in the side of a mountain. Probably a player scav. Should have done that from the get-go. Turned 1 last month. Oh, adorable. His name is Teddy. He's a little fluff ball. That's amazing. Yeah, I guess life stuff. The cats are good. Ladypine's good. We're currently actually looking for our next house because this one's a little small for future plans. But they are ridiculously expensive in our area, so, you know, although we've been doing a really good job of saving for it, it's not looking great for our area, but that's okay. We're going to keep looking. So doing it up to sell? Nice. Nice. Yeah, that's kind of what this one was, but it was more long term, because we've been here almost 7 years now. But this was like a complete rip it out, redo everything. So, and we've done pretty well with it, but even with how well we've done with this house, all the other houses are equally as more expensive. So it's like, it's great, but that we've made some money on this house, but it's not like enough, you know, unfortunately. But all right, let's just leave. We don't need to loot here. Somebody already looted. But peacekeeping missions done on Woods. Love that. Wife and I own a house in the city. The property taxes are murder. Yeah, I know. In the surrounding counties. Makes total sense, Felix. Makes total sense. I know. It is hard to find a reasonable price. Yeah, even with selling this one and taking out some of that, well, a little bit of profit, but yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Houses are weird. Nice. Okay, GG. Woods is done. Okay. Let's get everything out here. I do love this. This is probably a good weapon to bring into Lighthouse. Topping up on SOST is also awesome. So let's just do that. Oops. No, more BP rounds, also great. Okay. Good. Those are all FMJs. This is... I say future Deadpine problems, but honestly, these are gonna be problems very soon because we don't have a lot of space. We got the Orb 2 key, which is something. Okay. So now we can either go get the one-offs on customs and shoreline. That sounds about right to me. We could also go to reserve real quick, try to get the first part of this task done. Which one are you? Oh, there it is. We actually survived from the location, so it has the old school bug, so we just have to get to the things. Yeah, New Jersey's crazy with the taxes. Yeah. Prices here are great at all compared to America. Gotcha. It really depends on where you are in the U.S. Like they're talking about Richmond, Virginia. Amy, what I could afford in Richmond, Virginia, if we went especially outskirts a little bit, would be magnitudes higher than what I can afford in New Jersey. So New Jersey is one of the most expensive places to live. So, and if you go, and if I went out like the Midwest where it's just like a bunch of farms and stuff, we could buy a mansion, an actual mansion. It's crazy. Yeah. No, for sure, Felix. That's kind of what we're hoping as well. Raise those fall. Cheers. I say move to the farms. Yeah. Well, so the thing is also, well, we get the cheers. Cheers. Thank you for being here, Raisels. Lady Pine's a school teacher, so if we moved out there and she was a school teacher out there, she would also make magnitudes less than she's making right now. So, like, it does scale. Like, there is a scaling there. So, I would make the same, but she would make a lot less. Yeah. Fish Twid, how are you today? Hello. All right. Yeah, sorry, YouTube. I'm rambling here. So YouTube, not Twitch chat, YouTube. That's the end of this episode. I think I might go try and get that because I think the second part of that task is on shoreline. So maybe we're popping on, I don't know, something. Maybe this guy with those BP rounds. Yeah, so I'm gonna pop on this AKS. We're gonna maybe swap to the Killa armor, different helmets. We'll hop on to nighttime reserve or even daytime reserve. with this guy and go try to get that first task of the new quest line done. The reveal is just the video that spoils November 15th. That's what the quest line is, which is really cool. But it does give an achievement as well. So, and I'm not sure what the XP is like at the end of it. So we'll try to progress that. Then we can go to Shoreline and get that done while doing peacekeeping mission and keep it fresh there. So, YouTube, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next episode.